What is up, world? Welcome to your Daily Fix. I am Matt Wozbinski. Thank you so much for joining us, and this is this week's Now Showing. This week's Now Showing, I went and saw Muppets Most Wanted, which is the highly anticipated sequel to the previous Muppet movie. First off, I just want to say this movie was great. I loved it. It was funny, had a ton of jokes. My favorite being they had a lot of fourth wall jokes, which a lot of the Muppet movies do. To where they either talk directly to the audience, acknowledge the fact that they were in a movie, and they even poked fun at the idea of them being a sequel and the sequels never really being as good as the original. One of my favorite parts of the entire thing were the cameos. Tons of them, which is understandable. The Muppets franchise is really big, and they range from main characters such as Tina Fey to more minor characters that would just pop in, like P. Diddy would come in, and he was only on screen. I don't even think he technically had a line. He just celebrated for a little bit, but he was on screen for like 5 seconds. But just those little things, just throwing them in there, super funny. I felt like most of the jokes landed there, and I was just really impressed at all the different people that they were able to get into the Muppet movie. Now, slight spoiler. The general plot is that they go on this world tour, and you've even seen this with the trailers, that there is a frog named Constantine who looks exactly like Kermit, who switches places with Kermit, and all this calamity happens because of that. And surprisingly, very similar to the last Muppet movie, even though it is a comedy, it's the Muppets, it actually had a very good message. I won't spoil all that for you, but it had a very good message and, got you emotionally involved, made you care about these characters, made you care about the outcome and what was going to happen to them in the end. But I thought it was really good. I think that they capitalized on certain things, like Fozzie is, just not that bright, and they capitalized on that. Kermit is a leader. Miss Piggy always wants to marry Kermit. Gonzo is always out there. So I think that they did a very good job of capitalizing on the characters that you already love, but it didn't feel stale, it didn't feel old and repetitive, like, oh, we've seen this before. And anytime that a situation like that did come up, they poked fun at it. So it was a very aware movie. It knew what it was trying to do, it knew its characters, it knew its audience, and it did a great job at that. Another thing I really loved was the songs. There was a few good songs throughout the movie, really good. I think all of them were good. I was kind of, I don't want to say bummed, but there was no big song that stuck out. Like Man or Muppet really stuck out last year, or not last year, but with Man or Muppet really stuck out in the last Muppet movie, and the Muppet movies are very well known for their songs. And not that these songs were bad or I think that they failed. They were all great, but even now, I mean, I can think of one, maybe two of the songs that I can still remember. And even then, I can't really remember the words or any funny lines that came with them. But they were all really good. I was entertained. I laughed at the jokes inside of the songs. But there was nothing. There were no songs that I was walking out of the theater humming to myself, singing the next day. So, and I mean, I wasn't in a rush to listen to the soundtrack when I got home. So all the songs were really, really good, but if I did have to critique one thing, there was no huge memorable song that I could walk away with and, I need to go buy that on iTunes and listen to that, and it was great. So that would be one critique I would have. Not that they were bad, but they went with the story, they were good. They were funny. It was good to see those cameo characters and your favorite Muppets singing those songs, but nothing where the song by itself, without the movie, would be a great listen. I had a really hard time kind of judging what I'm going to give this movie as far as a rating. So I'm going to give it a B B plus, A minus, somewhere around there. The reasoning being was I feel like it was almost as good as a Muppet movie sequel could be. It had a lot of fourth wall jokes. The characters were super strong. The story was really good. The actors were good. The cameos were good. All of it was good. Um, it was nothing to where I felt like, it's not one of the greatest of all time. It's probably one of the better Muppet movies, but it was what it was supposed to be. I was highly impressed. I thought it was really good. I would highly encourage you to go see it, go watch it. It's really great. But it's not a greatest all time sort of film, but it's also a Muppet movie. I don't think you're really expecting it to be. So it fulfilled what I wanted from a Muppet movie. If you like the Muppets, if you love the Muppets, if you like comedy, if you like that kind of movie, if you like the first one, you will like this one. I would highly encourage you to see it. So, like I said, that B plus, A minus. Not the greatest movie I've ever seen. Not anything that defines how to do film or how to do comedy, but kind of what you're looking for. Your good dose of Muppet humor, Muppet movie. So, Muppets Most Wanted, for sure, a go see. Go out, watch it. Spend the $8.59 to go see it. And you will definitely laugh. You will enjoy it. Me and my sister, who went to go see it, still quote it several days later. It's great. Go out, see it, support it, and I would love to see them do even another Muppet movie because if the sequel, Muppets Most Wanted, is any indication of how they're going to continue doing these movies, I am 100% on board and I will see it. Hopefully I'll get to see it again, and I will definitely buy it when it comes out on DVD. So Muppets Most Wanted, B plus, A minus, go see it. So thank you so much for tuning in to the Daily Fix. Once again, this is now showing. Let us know what you think, either in the comments down below. Tweet me at DJ Waz. Tweet the actual founder of this segment, Jason Crawford, on his Twitter account. Or feel free to mention us on Twitter at our @Daily Fix Show Twitter handle. I'm Matt Wazbinski. Thank you so much for tuning into Now Showing. Be sure to check out the Daily Fix for new videos, new articles on all your things, whether it's sports, film, culture, art, theology, whatever that may be. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Matt Wazbinski. We'll catch you next time.